What's up, everybody? Kinetic here, and welcome back to The Division. Today, we're going to talk about Glitchy, the elephant in the room. You see, I feel like, aside from the real-life shit that's going on for me right now, I mean, we've had earthquakes every single day now for, like, what feels like a week. Devastation in towns. There's also a lot of stuff going on in The Division that's also slowing me down for my content. And it's regarding, of course, Glitchy, the elephant. I like to kind of look at all these exploits and all the glitches if I can in some kind of funny way, just to make it a little less depressing. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, then good for you, because you've probably been staying the hell away from the forums and from Reddit. And if you ask anybody that's looking at and participating probably on the forums and Reddit, they'll tell you that the game is in complete devastation, like absolutely broken, like unsavable pile of poo. It's just the negativity now for a lot of frequent players and frequent Redditors and forum goers is pretty dismal. They have good reason, I suppose, and I'm not going to sit here and white knight the game or pretend that it isn't broken or that it's the perfect thing ever and nothing needs to be fixed. There's a lot that needs to be fixed, for sure. However, I do think that there is a certain perspective that maybe I have that many other people simply do not have. Many other players and YouTubers, because lots of YouTube guys are coming out with their pretty much I quit the Division video or something like that, and they'll go on to complain about so many different things. And like I said, I think that they have a right to be, and yes, there is some legitimate reason to be disappointed in the Division right now. But honestly, I'm also laughing. I'm actually sitting here laughing, watching some of these videos, because I really doubt they have. I haven't gone through all of their video lists or anything like that, but I really doubt they've ever played a real RNG game, a real ARPG, a real loot hunting game. Have they ever played Borderlands before? Have they ever played a Diablo game or a Path of Exile? Or more recently, like Grim Dawn? I could just sit here and name so many ARPG games that at their core are designed around farming. It is all about farming. It is all about grinding. It is all about the carrot on the stick. And if you are not down for that, if you don't fucking love chasing carrots, then you need to just give up on ARPGs, because that is what it's all about, my friend. It's all about chasing that carrot. And even when you think you got that carrot, guess what? There's another carrot, another shinier carrot, a golden carrot that is waiting for you. You think you got the taste now? Just wait till you get that next carrot, baby. You don't know nothing yet. You know nothing. But seriously, it's what it's all about, right? And I see so many people that are complaining about RNG, and yes, there is, I will say, a bit too much RNG, even for an RNG game in this game. There is a distance that needs to be traveled that I think is probably a bit excessive and more complicated than it needs to be. But overall, the road to getting to the top, right, is supposed to be, by design, right, is supposed to be hard and long, baby. I watched one guy's video. I don't want to name names, but I made a comment to him because he was complaining about the RNG and how long it was going to take him to get the stats that he wanted on the gear that he was trying to build a build for and stuff like that. And I basically said to him in one part of what I wrote, I said, ask any like top 50 ladder ranking player in Diablo 3 how long it took them to get those pieces and to get them with those stat rolls on those gear pieces to be able to compete for the level that they're able to compete. Not even counting the skill required also to be able to compete at that level, but just getting the gear is gonna take a long ass time, man. You got to, you know, same progression with the Division in, I think, kind of in Diablo 3. You've got the leveling aspect. You got to get to max level. You're going to have some pretty crappy gear when you get to max level. Most of it may not even be max level pieces. So then you got to get max level pieces. And then if you have a build in mind, you got to start chasing those pieces. You might be chasing, let's say, a multi-shot demon hunter build, right? So in order to get the gear set pieces, the belt, the amulet, the rings, the weapon, the offhand, all of these pieces, you're going to have to go farming. You're probably going to be picking up a lot of pieces that are not even the pieces that you want, have nothing to do with the multi-shot build. You may be picking up some pieces that are good for the multi-shot build, but the stats are completely crap. Even with re-rolling one stat, the rest of the stats are still poor. So it's a really long road to getting the build that you want to get in a lot of these ARPGs, including Diablo 3, and I think especially in The Division as well. And what I'm seeing is a lot of complaints coming out from that, I think, honestly, is that people can't handle the RNG, right? Even when they get around to fixing the glitches and the bugs and they start adding lots and lots of more content and stuff like that, still at the core, are you going to be okay with playing a farming game, a grinding game, a chasing a carrot game? Because that is not going to change. It might be harder than it needs to be, like it kind of is right now in The Division, but even still, regardless, it's still going to be an RNG game. So I think people really need to ask themselves a serious question. If they're able to handle that, are they going to be okay with that, or are they going to be tempted by, you know, exploits or third-party programs? And if you're tempted by those things, especially the more extreme ones like we're seeing with the incursions, then I think that that's a really strong sign that maybe a loot hunting game isn't for you. One thing's for sure, I have absolutely no regrets buying this game or the Season Pass. I have no plans to stop doing content for this game at all, and even if I quit doing YouTube tomorrow, I definitely still would be playing The Division because it is a fun game, as it is now, and it's definitely going to get better. So I hope that you guys can be patient and can remain just as hopeful. Don't feel bad if you need to take some time away from The Division, because it will still be there waiting for you. It will probably be a better game when you come back, and I'll still be here. I'll still be making videos, so there's always that as well. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. I know that this is a loaded video with just so many different points, but here's an opportunity for me and for all of you guys also to add something to the conversation. Let's keep it civil. Let's not just make the comment section a bitch fest about how shitty we think that the game is. Some constructive ideas, I think, would also be a really nice thing to see in the comment section. Click the like button if you enjoy these Division videos here on the channel, and make sure you're subscribed because I've got more videos on the way soon. Thanks again for watching. My name is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.